Welcome to finshoot.com. Today we're going to look at deal flow, in particular with M&A and IPOs in investment banking. So what we're going to do first of all is look at the global deal monitor. So to get to that, just up in the navigation bar, type DMON, followed by Go, and this will bring up the global deal monitor. And it breaks it up into the three different areas. So we're looking at M&A transactions, equity capital markets, ECM, and DCM up in debt here. Now, I like to change my date range from year to date to the last 12 months, just to give us a better understanding of what's going on. And we can see here that there's been a significant increase over the last year-on-year date in regards to equity issuance, and a little bit mixed here in M&A and same with debt. But we can obviously see the size is quite a lot smaller in equity as it is in M&A, and in particularly debt in the debt market we're in, being 10.7 trillion over the last 12-month period. So this gives you a bit of a snapshot of what's happening in the markets, in particular within investment banking. But if you want to have a look at M&A transactions, or you might want to have a look at a particular area where there are the M&A transactions, you can get to that by typing in MA and into the navigation bar, followed by Go. When you do that, that'll bring up the mergers and acquisitions dashboard, so to speak. So this looks at, again, it defaults to global, and will give you a little bit of an indication as into the different target industries and where the deals have been there. Biggest advisor globally. This is all global information here. But say, for an example, I'm after looking at who are the top investment banks in Australia for deal flow. We can actually have a look at that by coming up here into custom search. So if you come up here and click on that, what we want to do is first of all put in a date range. So I might be a university student looking at where there's been the deals in the last 12 months, as I may be interested in sort of looking to move into one of these particular banks. I can update that. Now, what we want to do as well is look at region or country here. And within the Asia Pacific developed, I'm going to select Australia, and I might select New Zealand as well. And then just update those. Now, if you want to be really specific on some of the transactions that you look at in Australian dollars, if you're applying to Australian banks, you might want to change that just to keep that relative. So I'm going to click results now, and it will search for those particular deals. Now this will break it down once again. So here's the number of deals that have occurred over that period of time with the value that they've been as well. Top deal by the country. Here we've got the largest deal that was made. But what's probably more interesting from a student's perspective, I guess, would be the league table itself. So you can click on the grey bar up the top here to find that. And here we find that Macquarie are currently ranked number 1 and have a market share of a little over 18% in the Australian market, with 51 deals being conducted over that particular period that we're looking at. So this is quite good to know who the players are in that particular area that you're interested in the market that you're interested in. So if you're not interested in moving overseas where there's more deal flow and you want to stay within, say, Australia, this is going to give you an indication of who the players are. Now you can actually have a look at the deals that have taken place as well by clicking on the advisor. So taking Macquarie for an example, we can have a look at all the deals that they've worked on here. Now I can see this acquisition here for APA subgroup. I can click on that and it will tell us more information about that. Okay, advisors, the approvals, you can look at the comps as well for that particular company. Across here, you've also got term definitions here. So if you're not familiar with anything, you can actually click on term definitions at the top, and that will guide you through giving you a bit more information for that, so you'll know what you're actually looking at here. You can output this information to Excel, which is quite good as well if you're wanting to study up on a particular company or the deals that they've done. It's quite handy to have. Now, that's going to conclude today's session, where we'll look at equity capital markets and IPOs in greater detail in another tutorial. So, thanks for watching.